Back now on Triad today, and as I promised at the top of the show, we're talking about jobs, and in this particular segment, getting people ready for jobs. And we have two very special guests. On my immediate right, I want you to meet her right now. Mary Clark Jackson is Coordinator, Skills Training and Community Outreach for Goodwill Industries in Northwest North Carolina. Next to her, our good friend Richard Talbot. Richard is a Customer Relations Call Center Instructor through Forsyth Tech and working with Goodwill, and welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Mary, in no particular order, and anybody can jump in as you want to, but I'm just curious now, how long has this partnership been going on between you and Richard and Forsyth Tech and Goodwill as far as doing this operation?
Well, the partnership with Forsyth Tech has been about 25 years, and Richard is our newest instructor.
Yeah, he's only been here, you said you came from, what, Arizona or something?
Moved here from Tucson, but I'm a Midwest guy.
That's right. Now, what does this training entail? Did I misspeak or whatever, because we're talking about people learning to be call center operators. What does it entail?
Richard, you can do
Richard?
that one.
Okay. It covers everything from actually handling phone calls. We actually have a outbound call center there at Goodwill. And so we'll make calls for like the Better Business Bureau or for Goodwill themselves. So they actually have practical experience. We talk about your voice, we talk about being professional, we talk about how do you handle certain types of customers, skill sets along that line, and we also go into how to interview, how to dress for the job, how to create a resume, and a whole bunch of things.
So let me make sure I understand this. So you're not only giving instruction and help and all this stuff, but they're actually doing things that are productive, like you said, the BBB calls and stuff. So they're getting experience while they're there, right?
Yes. In fact, outbound calls for a call center are harder than an inbound call. So they can actually put on their resume, completed an outbound call campaign.
Right.
And it looks a lot better on the resume.
This has got to be a good thing, Mary, for local businesses to know that you guys are in on this and that we have this labor pool coming up that's going to be trained, just like Richard says, you know, trained in voice and dress and resumes and all this stuff. It's got to be good for business.
Well, actually it is, and we took the input from the business community to form this class and the training as well. Our students are not only taught how to be in class on time and report back from breaks on time, but they do it in a business casual environment, and they learn from day one what the expectations of an employer are.
Is this something that if I want to be a part of this class, and we didn't rehearse any of this, I'm just curious, do I need to come into it saying I'm interested? Do I have to have a high school diploma? Do I have to have a GED? What do I need to come in there?
Most employers are looking for a GED or a high school diploma. If a person wants to enroll in the class and do not have it, we make them aware of that up front.
And you know, it's like Richard was saying with the voice thing, if you have a pleasant way about you and you're professional, you don't have to have a 4-year degree, you know, and you guys can nurture that talent, right?
Mm-hmm. In fact, we actually practice talking, what to do when you're nervous, what to do when you're
I do that all
stressed.
the time. I just sit up here and practice. This whole show is a practice for me.
Well, I feel like I'm practicing right now too, so it's fair.
Now, how can, before time gets away, how can companies get involved in this? We talked about how you're helping potential employees. How can companies get involved and say, hey, I want to benefit from these folks you're getting ready?
They can contact either Mary or myself directly through Goodwill.
Okay.
And we'll be glad to meet with them. One of the things we like to do with our students is actually take them to a call center so they can experience it.
Oh, okay.
Or actually have somebody from the call center come and talk to the class for a couple hours. So we really welcome that.
Not to put you on the spot, but I'm curious, any feedback, what kind of feedback do you receive from folks who have been through the program and employers who have hired them over the years? Do you have a feel for that?
Well, actually I do. From our first live call center class, over 50% of them are still with the same employer.
Wow.
Some of our employers, for example, Pepsi, will refer people that they think have the great soft skills to take the training from us. We have employees at every imaginable occupation that you can think of, so
I'll tell you what,
it works well.
They're lucky folks to have had you. Mary, thanks for all you do, and Richard the same.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
Up on screen, goodwillnwnc.org is the general website. Check that out, please, and congratulations again.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after this.